At the small forward position, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 17, PJ Tucker. A 6'10" forward from Kansas, number 11, Marquise Morris. At the center position, 7 feet 1 inch, number 4, Tyson Chandler. At point, at 6 foot 3 inches, number 3, Brandon Knight. A 6'1" guard from Kentucky, number 2, Eric Bledsoe. The head coach of your home team is Jeff Hornacek. Let's hear it for your Phoenix Suns.
It's game time in Phoenix as the crowds at the U.S. Airways Center look to cheer on the Suns. Looking at the last game for the Cleveland Cavaliers, it was a loss to the Trailblazers in Portland. And that does your confidence, guys, no favor. They got manhandled in that one. It wasn't pretty. John Lure comes in for Marquise Morris. Freq's checked in for PJ Tucker. And it's Booker in for Eric Bledsoe. On the court for Cleveland, Thompson down low with Mozgov. Amon Shumpert is out there with Mo Williams. And it's Jefferson in at the small forward.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Mozgov, so the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Well, we know that Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
Mozgov, guys, was specifically sought after by his coach, Dave Blatt. Remember, Mozgov was a favorite of his from when Blatt coached the Russian national team.
And now, your Suns dancers.
A moment now to see the numbers for Brandon Knight. 8th in steals, and his playmaking ability, unquestioned. One of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And talk about highway robbery. I mean, jumping the passing lanes, snatching away your dribble. He'll take it from you.
Here is Williams. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Mozgov and Blatt with a close connection from their international play. Mozgov was a big part of taking home a bronze medal. Remember Clark back in 2012 with Blatt?
Yeah, exactly. In Russia, and now again with the Cavs, Mozgov is showing that Blatt has great confidence and trust in his ability, and that's wonderful for a player.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. Let's send it over to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach David Blatt. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, he's certainly mindful of the shot-blocking presence they'll run up against inside, but he doesn't want them shying away offensively. If anything, he said, we've got to be aggressive, but also patient. If we can be deceptive in the way we attack, and there are ways to do that, we can be successful inside. Guys, let's see how successful they can be.
Wonderful, Doris. Thanks for the report.
You know, I think he's right to be concerned about the defense they're going up against today. I mean, it's going to take some creativity for them on offense to be able to score consistently.
I think that's their primary concern. I mean, they'd be fooling themselves if they said scoring against this D is going to be easy.
It's Williams with the drive.
You know, it was a bit of a roller coaster year for Mo Williams. I mean, he had that 50-point breakout game, but then later traded away to the Hornets.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Suns?
Take note of the work they've done on the offensive glass. Guys, they've got a ton of putbacks.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Here's Lure. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. And the Suns lead by 11. Well, and of course, Mo Williams, Clark, shipped to the Hornets for their playoff push and helped out there.
I thought overall, Kevin, Mo had a really strong year given his age. Probably his most productive season since his early 20s.
Hits the three-point bomb. Williams has got 5 points so far.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
Knight kicks to Freq. Pass to Len. All sorts of time. The shot is off.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Williams dishes to Shumpert. Here's Thompson. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
An interconference game here, just a 2-game season series.
Yeah, you know, you want to make every game count. Take care of business and give yourself a chance to sweep.
So for Phoenix, their last game, a win against the 76ers.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Phoenix had a season of heartbreak last year. So many losses for them on last-second shots. Late-game losses, Greg, buzzer beaters.
Yeah, it's sad if you're a Phoenix fan. How many times this team lost at the buzzer? Just close games in general. Of their 42 losses, how about 18 were by 5 points or less?
Warren's checked in for Alex Len. Pass to Warren. From 16 feet away, he can see.
Already, they've piled up 8 second-chance points.
Feasting on those backboards. I love that physicality.
Thompson, a screen on Knight. Outside Williams. Thompson sets the pick for Williams, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Jefferson. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Knight passes to Freq. To the paint. Shumpert with the steal. A solo fast break. Here's Jefferson. Finished off the break. Now it's just a 3-point Phoenix lead.
Well, this here is a game. Good run to close the gap.
Yeah, they've done a great job to get back within striking distance. Really a solid comeback effort here.
Knight kicks to Freq. There's the screen. Booker in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Freq with it. The offensive rebound. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams. And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into every game.
I go back and I'm able to, read the scouting report, and also when I get to the arena, I also watch more film on each and every guy that's going to be playing, guys that I know I may be, matched up against, throughout the night. So I'm not surprised by anything if it happens throughout the game. So it's a lot of preparation that goes in, to just one game, just trying to get one win, but that's what it takes to win good.
I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there or caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it and some guys don't. But he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
You can tell the point of emphasis has been to get to the offensive glass.
Yep, and they've set the tone here early with the hustle they've come out with.
On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Verjao in at the 5. Bledsoe kicks to Morris. Morris with a screen on Smith. It's stolen by Smith. Up the floor. And Irving with the basket on the assist by LeBron. Irving's got 5 points so far. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Cleveland.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Smith on the wing, wide open. Cannot hit, so Phoenix will take it the other way.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things their way. No doubt they've been winning on the backboard.
Morris dishes to Freq, and he goes in for the dunk.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Irving drives in, and the shot is good.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Phoenix. That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
And arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the game.
Agreed. Chandler, the pass to Tucker. Chandler a screen. Freq kicks to Chandler. Suns moving the ball around. Tucker dishes to Freq. 5 on the clock. Passes it to Tucker. Verjao grabs the board.
And, you know, Kyrie Irving really ambidextrous as a ball handler because you can't play him to one side, and he's ambidextrous as a finisher, too. He's so creative and crafty. Terrific at the rim with both hands.
And Phoenix making a change here. Len's checked in. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freq, in the last matchup against the 76ers.
So many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple. Let's throw it down inside.
Overall, just an incredible bonus for his team as he made a big impact coming off the bench.
Doris, thank you. Well, guys, you know, he made play after play in that game.
You know, let's see if he can keep it going tonight. I say he does. I'll bet he goes off again.
That's a pretty bold prediction there. I mean, he's going to have to be very, very strong to even come close to dittoing that performance.
Suns trail by 4.
And one thing about Irving's ball handling, he does a great job of protecting the ball. A very low rate of turnovers for a player as aggressive as he is on the bounce.
And he gets it to go. James has got his second basket of the night.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
And that one's good. Freq.
Well, I like the way they're sharing the ball, and Bledsoe right in the middle of spreading it around.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. LeBron kicks to Smith. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop. The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Morris with the block, and he gets the bucket. Now it's a 7-point Cavalier lead.
Right now, they've got that field goal percentage up in the low 50s.
Putting it together offensively, looking to build some more momentum.
And stolen by Love. Irving against Bledsoe. Left side Irving. Now here's LeBron. He's covered closely. Varejao can't hit.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk. Angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
And it's good.
They're having much more success here in the second after missing on a few chances that they had earlier. They've locked in and zoned in here now.
And guys, the first year for David Blatt, he was second-guessed at every turn. And that happens when you are picked to make the finals, but also when you coach LeBron James.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot. Let the game come to you. We're forcing the issue too much.
And now let's take a look at the most efficient scoring teams in the NBA. The Cavaliers, number one.
Are just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
Booker. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Cavaliers lead by 1. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Brandon, tell us a bit about your opinion on the team right now in general and what's important for the team to do in the second half.
I think we're doing all right, but we always want to improve. We always want to get better, and we just want to apply the principles that we applied throughout the week. So I think we did a good job, early on. Then we started to get fatigue and get a little bit tired. So I think we got to continue to play through adversity.
Sticking to your principles is usually a good thing, Brandon. Thank you so much. Guys?
Thanks so much, Doris, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this break.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. We got a spectacular boost from the guys coming off the bench, and that's huge because it should leave us with nothing but fresh legs as we get deep into this game. Something I have liked is our movement off the ball and all the good looks it's created for us. Keep finding those open shots on the floor. And let's talk about our pace. We need to start the third quarter with patience and poise. I want to see us work for those good looks, careful passing, and smart decision making. We've been treading water for too long in this game and letting them hang around. Let's get this going. Get fired up!
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter. Freq's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Bledsoe and I to the backcourt. Freq is out there with Markieff Morris. And it's Chandler in at the 5, down low. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. In the corner, Smith with it. No one near him. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Knight passes to Freq. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact. Check out the game for Freq. He has 11 points, and he's hit the mark twice from 3-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be. And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys. Well, LeBron James long considered the greatest player in the league. He's got some competition now, though. Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, Steph Curry, James Harden, all playing well last year. But for my money, there's no better player in the league than King James.
The Cavaliers leading by 10. Verjao with a screen on Bledsoe. Smith on the wing. He dishes it to Love. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Well, Clark, you look at LeBron's career averages right now, around 27, 7 and 7. Hard to argue at this time he's not the best player in the league.
Well, you know, he might not always win the MVP award, Kevin, but that doesn't really matter. I think he's the most feared player in the league, and he proved he can carry a team in last season's NBA Finals. Clearly, one of the all-time greats.
Just 4 to shoot. Shoots from 14. No luck. Great D that time from James. The Cavaliers have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. And yes, sir, that one drops. 16 points for Kyrie Irving.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
And the dunk by Chandler.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
Verjao can't hit.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Knight dishes to Bledsoe. Good D by Irving. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Here's Smith. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Phoenix making some changes. Alex Len's checked in for Chandler. Lure comes in for Markieff Morris. And it's Booker in for Eric Bledsoe. Mozgov, he's checked in for Cleveland. Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. Now here's Freq. James covering. Freq kicks to Len. Feeds to Freq. The pass to Booker. There's the three. Mozgov grabs the board. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 13-5 run. Kept alive. Here's Thompson. That's good. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
All right, Phoenix, keep it going for your Suns dancers.
Looking at the Cavaliers over the last 10 and how they compare to the rest of the league, this is what we've got. 4th in free throw percentage, 5th in opponent offense, and they are in the...
Consistent. They've been at the foul line so often it's an afterthought, but the good teams find a way to make teams pay for sending them to the free throw line. That's been a key all season.
Lure the pass to Len, and the layup's good off the glass. Len's got his first points in this one.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Williams kicks to LeBron. Pulls up, high post. Here's Thompson. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And let's check out stats for James. Over the last month, he has been spectacular, averaging about 24 points, 9 assists, and 6 rebounds. He has been at his most dynamic, no question about it, a real handful.
Well, he's operating at the highest level right now, one of the truly elite talents in the NBA.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role, didn't let the move bother him, and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
There's a screen, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And something that's been whispered about around the NBA is expansion. We know there are some markets that want desperately to have an NBA team. The NBA might not be at 30 teams for the foreseeable future.
Now the dish to Mozgov. Knight grabs the board. Suns trail by 17. Out to the right wing. Freq with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Now here's Freq. D right on him. Lure. The layup missed. There are markets in the U.S. that want an NBA team. Seattle, which has been a great NBA friend, has been trying to get a team back since the Sonics left for Oklahoma City.
Clearly, Seattle's the lead name domestically. The NBA has also talked about adding a European division. A lot of different options for expansion. Don't think any will be acted on anytime soon, though.
Knight against Williams. Thompson outside. Picked by Mozgov. He kicks it to Williams. The leaner. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Williams. Williams has got his third assist on the night. Phoenix has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. And a wide open look for Freq. Off target from three-point range. The Cavaliers leading by 17. Shumpert with it, and it's Knight picking him up. Outside Williams. There's the feed to Shumpert. Cleveland moving it around. LeBron James again. LeBron's got 14 points.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Taken away by Williams.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
.136 left in the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Thompson down low with Mozgov. And it's Love in at the three spot. Cavaliers shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Cavaliers.
You know, Clark, their big advantage was points in the paint.
Well, they pounded that ball inside, Kevin, and operated down low. It worked for them consistently.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a two-game season series. So I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Kevin Love. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Well, safe to say that J.R. Smith has never been short on confidence, Clark, his
right.
entire career.
Yeah, he's always been a guy who could actually play with confidence and back it up. When he's hot from the floor, he can take over games single-handedly.
Up top, Bledsoe. He's guarded by Williams. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Jefferson dishes to Smith. The layup off target. Thompson passes to Mozgov. Here's Williams. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here to come into an opponent's build.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you are in the midst of yet another great season, posting tremendous individual numbers and the team with an outstanding record. Is this the type of season?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Love. He's not always known to make the big headlines or get a lot of media attention, but he does make the big plays, and he made them throughout this one. What are your thoughts, Shaq?
Boom, boom, boom. That's right, Ernie. Instruments. This guy was instrumental tonight in making sure they avoided a second straight loss.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
I told you, Dom Pagnotti always delivers. Brand Jordan Freq prototypes. Open the box, check them out.
Ooh, it's like Christmas and my birthday on the same day. Oh, Dom.
You love them?
I love them.
Hey, they're waiting for your approval for production.
Approved.
Approved?
Approved.
Done. I'll make the call.
In Pagnotti we trust.
I told you you'd love them.
Man.
Hey, I'm gonna have you playing in those in 30 days or less.
Oh, money. Oh, man.
Freaking and vibing. Freaking and vibing.
Freaking and vibing in these, baby.